Accountability gets a bad rap in our world today when it comes to therapy. But I think accountability is essential for change, and it is our job as therapists to hold you accountable, client, for the change that you want. And not in a way that's punitive, like, oh, you couldn't do it, but really in a way that's compassionate and understanding, why couldn't you do the thing that you came to me for, right? If it, say it's facing your anxiety and we have a skill, why didn't you practice the skill? What got in the way? And sometimes it's about us lessening that skill to like micro skills and really exploring the barriers and diving deep into what's complicating this process for you, not to shame, but to understand and be able to work through. I remember when I started holding my clients accountable, I felt mean, like somehow I was gonna break them. And what I've learned over time is that people appreciate the honesty, they appreciate the safety, that I'm willing to face them where they're at, and not to be judgmental, but like, let's explore it. Let's figure out a way through it, because that's why you're here. And so sometimes it is due to trauma, most often, or maybe you're not getting the right treatment, right? There are certain treatments that work for certain issues, and you can't just go to a therapist and your therapist can treat anything. There are things that we're all good at, and there are things that we're not trained in. Like, I don't work with eating disorders. So if you have an eating disorder, you shouldn't see me. Like, that is not my skill set. I work with OCD. I work with, I do work with ADHD. I work with trauma extensively. I work with anxiety disorders, phobias. Like, there are things that I am trained in, and there are things that I'm not. And so if we're gonna hold you accountable, we should hold me accountable as well. And my job is to take the proper training to help my clients and to stay in scope. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, please message me.